All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the coaches desk. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Yeah, So thanks to everyone for tuning into the show. Last evening we were having a conversation on the whole squad, and this particular issue came up where Alex Marshall is concerned. So we have to big up Alex Marshall for his return. He was called to Peru and somehow it didn't happen because of whatever reason. We understand that it was a misunderstanding with his COVID results and all of that. So hence, it was not like he had COVID. It was just some misplacement of his COVID result. All right, so I've been following Alex Marshall since he was at St. George's College, playing very good. He played for the under 15 team, Reggae Boyz, and all that. I think he went up the ranks as well. So kudos to Alex Marshall. I see him as a very talented player, and he has a lot of potential. Yeah? But one thing that I have to say about his selection, it baffles me. Why? I'm not certain if it is a case where he got misfortune in the friendly against Peru, and they just draft him back into this team to redeem himself, probably build back his confidence or something of the sort. I don't know, right? But one thing I can say is that his selection comes with question marks, people, and I have to be honest. I have nothing against the baller. It's a baller I rate. Alex Marshall, I'm a brother, a virgin, a little brother, and them used to part from George's days. You see what I said? But the problem is that Alex Marshall has been over in Canada, Canadian Premier League, and I think he, in my estimation, he has been struggling. 30 odd games, 2 goals. Most times he has been coming off the bench. And it could be many variables that would have caused this, because probably he has not acclimatized or adapted to, the whole Canadian Premier League. But that doesn't negate from the talent that he has. So those could be taken into consideration. But why I am speaking about it, people, is because the head coach, Paul Hall, did say that commitment is one to the national program. 2, he spoke about being in your club and you're playing regularly. And I don't think that that's the case with Alex Marshall. I hope that he'll be able to prove himself, and he has been one of the talents that I think that has not matriculated based on the raw talent that he would have had playing in Manning Cup. And again, you might stand out in Manning Cup, but at the same time, it's gonna be a sticky situation for you to, transition and make it into the senior ranks. He was playing for Cavalier. I think he was doing well for Cavalier. Was the Canada move one of those moves? We don't know. And based on what has happened, it would have seemed like that was not the case, But I must say though, people, I must say, Alex Marshall, and like I said, it was brought up in the conversation that we were having last evening on the stream, where persons were really questioning Alex Marshall inclusion. I got some information on DeMar Rose. He used to play overseas and all of these things. So I got some bit of information on DeMar Rose and another player. Was it Ramon Owell? Yeah, I think I got some information on them where they were doing well in previous leagues that they were playing. You know what I mean? So we asked about these players. I did not know. However, I got some information, and fair enough. But I mean, what more can we do? We have to just go ahead and see how these players actually perform in the game against El Salvador. I think even with these things that we're picking up, I think the players need to go out there and prove their selection. Not everybody will get a game. I hope everybody will get a game if we're talking about development. But I mean, I do believe that these players should go out there and improve and shut up some people, because that's the only way that they can prove their worth being in this World Cup squad right now. You know, Demaro's played against Peru. He wasn't impressive, but I mean that's the first game, so you can't say the sample size probably is too small. You know what I mean? So there and then we have to give and take with that sort of situation. Ricardo Thomas, he didn't play bad, but did we get an impactful performance from him? I don't know. You know, and the persons were saying in the comment section last evening in that stream that there are players right now that are outshining Busy Atkins, because he had a very good season last season, but he has not started out this season well. And there are other players that are above him. And the thing is that how come they were selected? So persons really are saying that there's a flaw, there's no transparency in the whole selection process. You know what I mean? So with their inclusion though, I hope that they go out there, perform well, so that, you know, the fans out there can say, all right, they really deserve the call up. They actually prove their worth in terms of playing, you know. So that's the only thing that they can go out there and do. Put in a good shift, good performance, so that, you know, there won't be any, I don't want to say bashing, any, well, critical analysis that will not go down well with them, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I trust that they will go out there and put in a good shift, especially against an El Salvador team. They are still fighting. They believe that they can qualify, so I don't think they're going to be coming to the office to just sit back and watch Jamaica play. Also, we have not had a good record at home, so teams are going to be exploiting that aspect of it. So, but people, Alex Marshall inclusion, for his benefit, I hope that you'll go out there and perform well. I wish, because it's a player that I think has a whole lot of potential. It's a player that I believe has the propensity to move forward, but somewhere along the line, he was derailed. I don't know how. Probably, I don't know if it is in his mental space. Since he left Cavalier, he has not been the same, in my estimation. I've gotten a lot of information from persons who are in Canada who actually watch him play, and they are indicating that Alex Marshall isn't doing well. So let us see if he will actually, in this game, prove the detractors wrong. You know what I mean? But people, thanks very much for tuning in. What are your thoughts on Alex Marshall's return? Was it justified? I don't know. You tell me. Thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.